The video you're about to see demonstrates Behan, a new way of interaction for mobile phones. 5 applications are shown as example. Games. This is Luz. While she waits for her friend Maria, she plays a game. She moves her hand behind her phone. The camera on the back of her phone captures her hand. Her hand is transported into the virtual world inside her phone, and there she can use it to pop virtual bubbles. Her hand is the interface. Maria finally comes and they go together for coffee to discuss Luz's project. Sketching. Maria and Luz talk about the project, but some ideas are hard to put into words. Luz takes out her phone to do some sketching. She puts her hand behind the phone, and her hand is now inside the virtual sketching space. She pinches her fingers to grab a brush and gestures to draw. She can also use her hand to manipulate the sketch, rotating it. She pushes the edge back to add dimension. Now she has a 3D sketch. She can rotate it to see a different perspective and perform operations like cutting by using gestures. Luz adds some details. While drawing, sound feedback provides her with guidance for the interaction. Maria and Luz work together, but it's late and it's time for them to go separate ways. Manipulation of 3D objects. Maria goes to the museum to see an exhibition. When she's there, she sees something she likes. She takes out her phone and she points and tilts to start the interaction with the object. The museum provides 3-dimensional virtual copies of every object it displays. Visitors can manipulate these virtual objects to examine them just as if they were holding them in the real world. Maria is curious about this vase. She examines the decoration. She takes the lid off and rotates the vase to look inside. She would like to know more about it. She shakes the object to explore it, and a menu appears. She pinches to select facts and pinches again to refine to highlights. She gets the information. Collaboration. Maria leaves the museum and is now waiting for the bus. She has an idea. The vase at the museum would be good inspiration for Luz's project. She calls her and tells her about it. To exchange ideas during the call, Maria invites Luz to a collaborative sketching session. Luz receives her invitation and accepts it. Now, while they talk, they can also sketch together in the same virtual space. Check how Luz presses the button on the screen to move through the space and find a place to draw. They draw, and the hands of both of them, their gestures, and the resulting sketches show on the screen. It's like being together in the same place, chatting, and using the same whiteboard. Interaction with smart objects. – Maria finally gets home after a long day. She takes out her phone and turns a virtual knob to turn on the lights from where she is standing. Maria is now in the kitchen doing some reading. She feels like having tea. So she points to the kettle and tilts. In her phone, she can check the water level and use real-world intuitive manipulation to turn the kettle on. Now she has to wait until the water is ready. Virtual manipulation of smart objects allows to use devices as easily as in the real world from any place at any time.